Hello Airfix fans and welcome back to another episode of Flight Deck. This month has been packed with new releases from Airfix, and if you missed any, don't worry, you're in the right place. Let's kick things off by looking at the kits that hit your workbench this last month. First up is the Supermarine Spitfire PR19. This 1/72nd scale kit offers two different schemes. The PR19 was a reconnaissance version of the Spitfire. Although unarmed, it could fly at 370 miles per hour at an altitude of 40,000 feet. The Mark 19 Spitfires represent the peak of Spitfire development. Next we have the Gloucester Meteor, Britain's first jet-powered fighter. It played a big role in air defence for over a decade, with the F-18 variant being the most produced. The Meteor was later developed into the Armoured Reconnaissance FR9, which served mainly overseas. Another important aircraft is the Hawker Siddeley P1127, the predecessor to the famous Harrier. This aircraft introduced the incredible Bristol Pegasus vectored thrust jet engine to aviation. Only 6 were made, but 3 were lost in accidents, showing just how groundbreaking the test program was. For amphibious warfare and tactical ground troop insertion, the Sea King Commando was key. Originally designed for the Egyptian Air Force, it lacked the amphibious features of earlier Sea Kings. With folding rotors and tail, it entered Royal Navy service as the Sea King HC4, equipped with radar warning, infrared jamming devices, and the ability to carry up to 2.5 tons of cargo. HMS Ajax was a British Leander-class light cruiser launched in March 1934. He had an impressive career, most notably leading the engagement against the German battleship Admiral Graf Spee in the South Atlantic during World War II. As the Luftwaffe's Bf-109 fighter pilots began operations against Britain after the Dunkirk evacuation, they faced disadvantages for the first time. With limited fuel for flying over England, any mechanical issues or damage often led to their capture, which helped hasten the end of their involvement in the war. Looking ahead, here are some kits arriving on your workbench later this month. The Chipmunk, an aircraft responsible for training thousands of pilots since 1950. It took over from the Tiger Moth and still supports training for the Battle of Britain memorial flight. The RAF Beaufort crews flew some of the most dangerous missions of World War II, often facing intense enemy fire. By 1943, the RAF needed a dedicated ground attack fighter, and the Typhoon was perfect for the job. Now, if you have some free weekends coming up and you want to ask the Airfix team some questions, here are a couple of dates to add to your diary. We'll be at IWM Duxford for the Battle of Britain Air Show on the 14th and the 15th of September. And if you're up for a double header, we'll also be at the Southwest Model Show that same weekend. Well, that's all for this month. I'll see you next month for another episode of Flight Deck. Nathan, over and out.